On this Sunday, we heard the parable of the prodigal son. I will offer to you that there is a detail in that parable, which means that we really should call it the parable of the prodigal sons. We heard how a father had two sons. One of them asked, "Father, give me my inheritance." And the father divided the inheritance between them. He went off to a distant land and he squandered his money, spending it on a dissolute life. Finally, penniless, he found himself caring for pigs and not even being able to eat as well as they were in the midst of a famine. Coming to his senses, he says, "Let me go back and at least be one of my father's hired servants who eat better than this." So he goes back with the plan that he shall declare, "I am not worthy to be your son anymore." But as he approaches and the father sees him, the father rushes out and he says, "Father, I am not worthy to be your son." But he ignores this. He says to the servants, "Bring a robe, bring a ring, put shoes on him, slaughter the fatted calf, that we may celebrate that this son of mine who was lost now is found." And then we learn that the other son, upon hearing the noise of the celebration and finding out it was in honor of his long-lost brother who had squandered and wasted all that money, he is indignant and he won't go to the party. His father comes out and pleads with him. And his father finally says, "It is proper that we do this. This brother of yours who was dead is now alive. He was lost and now he was found." But there was a detail very early in that parable. The gospel text tells us that the father divided the inheritance between them. In other words, he did not give half of it to the brother who went off and lost it. He gave the other brother, at that time, his share of the inheritance. So when the brother says to the father, "I served you all this time, I never disobeyed you, why did you not give me so much as a kid goat that I may celebrate with my friends?" He had the kid goat. He's the one who didn't use even a portion of his inheritance to enjoy and have fellowship with his friends. You see, there are two ways to be prodigal. There are two ways to squander something. You can squander something by using it till it's gone. But you can also squander an opportunity by avoiding and not taking advantage of it. For us in our spiritual lives, we know that like that son who lost everything, we can, if we are sinned, we can go to our God and Father, and all we have to do is ask forgiveness, and he will lavish it upon us. But like the other son, we must not squander all the gifts and the blessings that God offers us by not taking advantage of them. In this upcoming holy season of Great Lent, we will have many opportunities to partake even beyond the Sunday Divine Liturgy of prayers and the gifts of the pre-sanctified liturgy and the Eucharist. So let us take advantage of all these abundant blessings and opportunities that we may grow into the fullness of what God would have in store for us. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you, Father Dean.